We're getting ready. We're going to be hopping back into that bunker. I'm excited. We got a lot to build up tonight. Just getting settled. What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. It's time to jump back into some Dinkum and work on our bunker a little bit. What do you think? I think we should do it. Let's hop in. Starting off with a little bit of Approach to Nirvana. Don't worry, we're going to go back to those lovely Dinkum tunes too. I'm just feeling a little more chill now. It's been a busy week. We get to play games now, and that is always exciting. All right, so we're gonna be doing a lot of things at the bunker. I guess we'll just take all this back. Just collect and delete all. There we go. Surprised we had room for all that. Pop that down there. Oh, right here. So yeah, it has been a busy week. I am stoked to be done with the week and be able to enjoy a little bit of the weekend tonight. I had to work today, but it was good. It was all chill. All right, we are gonna move a house. Well, we're gonna move my house, and then eventually we're gonna move one of these houses. Oh yeah, that's our collection of bins. We'll probably move this one, but that's a later problem. We do need to get the deed to move our house because we're gonna be moving it to the bunker. Figure if I'm gonna live at the bunker, I might as well truly live at the bunker. And if you watched last time, I could not remember for the life of me how to make the lava waterfalls. I remembered, you just gotta cook them. That's it, nothing fancy. All right, I would like to talk about the town. Oh, not the, I want to move my house, not the mine. Does it have a name? Guest house, Franklin, Melvin's, guest house. Or maybe I have to go to my house to move my house. We'll just do that. All right, let's get this done here. All right, so we're gonna move my house. I don't think I can upgrade it anymore. Yep, okay, but I do want to move it. Nope. Oh, Fletch. Come on now. The day is burning, Fletch. Let's talk about my house. I want to move my house. Sounds great. Alright, I got the cash. Awesome. Now, before we move my house, actually, I need to also move all my stuff, because we're moving. So I think what I'll do is actually put everything in the house. So when I move it, it's all there and I can easily unload it. I think that actually makes a lot of sense. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find our dolly, which should be hopefully in our bag. Yeah. And let's get busy moving everything into the house so we can move it over. Where is my, oh, I have my deed. Okay, so make sure I don't lose that. Great. So we're just gonna grab everything, everything of value. Because again, I'm gonna put a house back here. I'm not worried about, you know, that so much. I just want to make sure we get all of our supplies and things moved over. And then we're gonna reorganize our whole placement zone at some point. That's not tonight's mission. Tonight's mission is just to move over to the bunker, dig out the hole for the house, and figure out where we're putting stuff. And hope that this all works, because I've never moved this much stuff with a house move. But you know, for just a little bit of money, it's a lot easier than running back and forth across the map 40 times to get all these chests. So I think this is actually a good idea. I hope. We'll find out together. Alright, only a few more to go. Get this up and put away. Really gonna be testing if how the house moving does with inventories. We need to get a, like a junker chest too. Actually do that. Let's one of these actually is a fully empty chest, so I can put all this stuff in real quick. That's a fully empty. So we're gonna move that right here. For now, we're gonna put all our decorations in. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let's try that again. Not tools. Just decorations. Just so we have room to hold all the tables. There we go. So yeah, I was thinking if I'm building this bunker, and it's gonna be kind of a hangout, it's gonna be a central place. It has water access from a jet ski. It's near the cool lighthouse. I think I should, I should build the whole house over there, which does require a move. And this is frankly probably the best way to move. And it's time to also get like the auto sorter. And this is just gonna help feed into that process. I still think I want to keep it like a tight storage zone. I don't think I want like a chest for every individual item. I don't know. We'll see based on space. I also have to decide if the storage crafting area is all gonna be within the bunker or above the bunker, or how that's gonna work. I will leave one grill here as decorative. Oh, something got caught. Oh wow, alright, we'll get you thrown up. Bye, Jackaroo. But yeah, we're gonna move a guest house here, and I think because we already have like these stairs, we might turn this like an outdoor seating area. We're still, of course, gonna leave the, the cult still needs to have their meeting place. Whoa, sorry, my dog's going nuts. But yeah, so the cult still has their meeting place, and that's what we're gonna do. Over here, we're gonna get all our tools. This is the important stuff here. That's gonna come with us, and we're gonna pop those all in here. But honestly, this might just be the best way to move. This I might actually run across the map. In fact, I'm going to, because these will be useful today. Alright, so we got everything we need to in the house. And we're gonna teleport over to the tower. And we live over here. In the night. Alright, so we have a lot of the bunker down. Again, we're gonna turn it into a volcano, so we're gonna be building up around this whole structure. But all these tools are gonna be useful. And we're gonna decorate in here and do all sorts of stuff. But let's go ahead and park this here. I'm gonna pull up this because we're not using that either right now. Because we're also gonna be digging out here. So we need to dig out a 5x5 because that's where the house is going to go. So let's take a gander at what we have in terms of our tools. We'll need a shovel for sure. We will need our compactor. That's the, well, printer for when we screw up. We have our compactor up here. We need to make more fruit salad soon. And I'll need a spark soup. Perfect. Excellent. So we can keep working on the bunker. And this was just decorative. It's not saying stars. It was just funny. Okay. So if we want one, is this 5 actually? That'd be really convenient if it was. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not, but that's okay. 5. That'll be the house roof. We'll just move these stairs 1. Actually, we can compact that. Like that. There you go. Okay. Beautiful. So we got that all sorted. Let's pop these back on. We'll start digging out our 5x5 for the house. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and so now we need to all the way to 5. I was gonna make sure I don't flood this place, because that would be the worst if I flooded the whole area. So we just gotta be real careful near the water. We should be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not bad at all. That's all we gotta clear off. All right, we do need to move this tree. Sorted. And now I need to start digging, so where's our shovel? I want to leave it 1 level up, I think. And we're just gonna dig a staircase real quick. Just to keep, to make it a little faster to get to the different levels we need to go to. I didn't need to do that, but that's okay, it's fine. Get that one. Perfect, okay. Let's compact all this away. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Theory, this should all be okay. And we want to go, I think, 1 level less than the roof is what we're going to shoot for. Or the floor, I mean. I think that's the height we need to be. Yes. Or 1 level raised, I guess. Oh, you know what? If we're going to go 1 level raised, maybe I want stairs up into the house. I think I need to go back 1 more. Which is still safe. Yeah, that'll still be safe. Yeah, we're just clearing off. There we go, so we can just do that. Helps with speed compacting. Beautiful. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll leave a lip of 1 high lip over here. Let's just dig our staircase. Oops, not that. That should get us 1 above, I think. Yeah, perfect. That's the height we need to get down to. All right, let's compact. But yeah, it's been a wild kind of week. So it's my busiest week of the year at work, from other than like the end of the year. It's kind of like when my season comes to fruition, and so that's been exciting and fun. And now we get back into like the normal stuff, which is great because it means things have calmed down. Well, all right, and we're gonna go ahead and switch back to Dinkum music, I think. Mostly because I'm wanting to hear some Dinkum. Put the music about there for when it turns on, because you know how Dinkum rolls. It'll get to us when it's good and ready. Alright, so I think I went too far. I wasn't paying attention. That needs to be up a level. That's okay. Let's not. Me and the dirt printer, we have troubles. But I said, when I inevitably need the dirt printer, that's why it's on the hotbar. I do need to put down the concrete now, and I don't think I have any on me, so we're just gonna borrow some from out here. We'll make more later. I do need, I think, 25 of it, so we'll just... Perfect, okay. Yes, that's enough to get that down. So then we can put the house down. We'll be all good. I don't know that I have a bed with me, so sleeping's good. I might have to run back and borrow someone's bed. Not the end of the world. Alright, Grant. That's where the house is going to go. Just like that. Alright, so that sets that up. Don't mind, again, don't mind the fact that this is like shaped like a star. It's not going to stay that way. In fact, we'll just put it back to gray for now. Also, don't mind that this out here. I have no idea where that ladder's going. Probably add a ladder here. Okay. Alright, 1 second. Gotta take care of something on the Twitch side of things. Goodbye, StreamBot thing. How do I block you? Ugh. Doesn't work very well. See, this is the problem with bots and things. On one hand, you're like, ooh, I'm big enough to get bots. On the other hand, you're like, why? Well, let's just say goodbye. Timeout banned. Peace. Alright, fixed. You didn't know we're on Twitch and we're on the YubTubs, so we're doing both things. Okay, we got lots of tools. What I did not keep out was a bed, in fact. So we will need to go get a bed. But we're doing okay for right now. So our house will move. Let's just get a look of the overall land, because we're going to have to do some work for this waterfall. The other test I want to do is how high can we dirt print around the core of our what's going to be a volcano, right? I also need to think about where's my crafting and storage area going to be in this core. And part of me thinks we'll keep the crafting up here, and then we'll build a volcano around it maybe, because I could stand here and craft, so I could put all sorts of tools and things here. I just can't put stuff up here, but this is still a good, perfectly walkable area. Okay, so we might stick with that too. Anyway, what I want to see is how high can we go? I just want to turn down this music a little bit. It's kind of yelling at me. Master volume's fine. There we go. Put music there. Beautiful. Cool. So we're gonna just do a quick test just to see how high we can go, because I am rather curious. Because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build our volcano up to the height, and then that's where our caldera will be, up here, and then we'll build. Hey. Oh, it can go higher than I was expecting, actually. So we're gonna need a lot more spark soup, like a lot more. All right, let's pause that. Here. Hey, Zerowith, you're a friend of Laura, Stormy, and Rink. Well, thanks so much for being here. How's it going? Sorry I didn't respond sooner. It looks like my chat is broken again on this Twitch chat, so we'll clear that. Let me see if I can get my chat working. I'm glad I looked over, because it's not showing me chat on YouTube, so 1 second. Definitely want to be able to talk to you there. Disconnect and reconnect to YouTube. Get that all fixed up. Hey, Steve. And Josh Court. Oh, okay. I thought you were calling me Steve. I was like, I got a new name, and I didn't know it. Let's see what's going on here. Why is my OBS is broken, which actually is not shocking because I made the mistake of updating it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move. This will be fun. I'm gonna move this screen here. I'm gonna move this screen. That's not a screen. That's a screen. Move this screen over here. And now I can see both chats next to each other. And we'll hope it all works out. For the best. You've been lurking here for a bit? Well, thanks for lurking. There we go. We got all fixed. Okay, we found our height. So this is the height of our volcano. This is our absolute maximum. This is where, once we decide where the caldera is going to be and how big and wide and crazy we're going, this is the height we have to build everything up to. And then we'll be able to work our way around it and see what's going on from there. Make sense? Cool. Steve is a new player for Dinkum. Nice! Well, welcome to Dinkum. It's a lovely little game. I thought Steve was maybe a Minecraft thing. So, we're doing a big old bunker build if you haven't seen it. You watched Skyfa's haha video from a while back. It was a good watch. Oh, well, thanks so much for watching it. And yeah, this is I took a little bit of break from Dinkum. I was playing a bunch of other things. Still am. But you know, just every once in a while, you get in the mood and you want to dink around. Alright, which honestly, I would wear if that was on a t-shirt. Just dinking around. Okay, so we have the idea of the height. That's going to be really high, which is cool. Which means we'll probably make it wider. But overall, we're getting the idea. I think we're going to push this back further too. We'll have our house. I think we need a little more room for our helicopter. But I think this back wall needs to come back to like here. It'd be kind of a rectangle shaped volcano. I guess the other option would be to redo the waterfall and push everything back this way. But I like the waterfall, so I think we're just going to push this back. Maybe back to about here. What would that look like? Oh, it would look like me needing to eat food. It's still, we got plenty of day hours. Let's continue burning stuff. Alright, let's see what it might look like to do this. Now, I will leave this wall, so I don't need to break that. I do need to break these ones. And I'll need to compact that down. There we go. Not that one. That one can stay. But yeah, that's the idea. Is we're gonna extend this wall, and I think that'll be quite nice. Give us more room. Maybe we'll actually have room for the helicopter pad eventually. We'll have room for, maybe we will do our storage down here. Kind of makes sense to have it outside your house, to be honest. I need to find a way, though. I want to try to keep it compact-ish. So that's going to be a challenge that we'll have to wrap our heads around. I really wish we could do, like, alcoves in the walls. I wish we could have, like, floating blocks so I could, like, stack a bunch of chests. That'd be really nice. But alas. I think I'm missing one. Shovel. Alright, so we come up here. I'm to dig this land away. Chainsaw on me. Hopefully, yes. So, when you all play Dinkum, are you playing mouse and keyboard or are you playing controller? I've tried to play controller exactly once, or mouse and keyboard exactly once, and just, I think it's whenever you start playing, you know, and since I started on my Steam Deck before I sold it, I can only play now with a controller, so it's, I guess, a bit of a bad thing, but you play mouse and keyboard, yeah, maybe I should just try, I don't know, because I don't often have a controller with me outside the house, but I always have a laptop with me. And now I use there's a software called Game Hub, and Game Hub is it's kind of like an emulation layer, but it lets me play Windows games on my MacBook. And Dinkum runs pretty well. You play Dock Days, Alex, I know, like a Steam Deck more powerful. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. But I never had my controller with me, was the point of that whole story. So I need to figure out. Okay, now I don't know how far down I want to dig. I don't know how far we're going to extend it. I'm thinking that I don't know is the answer. Let's see. If the house is there, we have our relaxation area here. Like this little more rolling hill up to the waterfall. Helicopter pad. Maybe we'll even put, you know, maybe we will. Maybe we'll add another couple layer of bunkers. Maybe that's what it's going to be. Okay. That's what it's going to be. We'll add another layer of bunkers on this side. We'll put the helicopter pad here. So I think we'll come out to here. Oh, actually, we'll know in a second. We need to come Are they 4x4? They're 4x4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let us go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems legit. Again, we have to be so careful not to flood our entire thing. All right, so 1, that's 2, 3, that's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. This just gives us options if we want to throw more bunkers in, and it lines up with the size of the bunkers. Now that's interesting. Why? Oh, I see why. Okay. I'm not angry about that either, so. We'll have one extra space, but again, if we're making a helicopter pad, we're not going to do double wides anyway, so it's fine. Like, I had a whole thing. If you look at my, let's see here, I had a whole plan from the initial. So if I can make that image visible. This is the original bunker plan, and we stuck to it. So we have these stairs down. This is the layout of the bunker. This is what we're digging at now, is this open air area. And then we're going to be moving into other areas. But that's the idea right now. Yeah, how do you like the Asus Ally? I've looked at them. They're intriguing. I think I'm at the point now that where I don't need another device, and everything's so expensive. And frankly, I might as well wait to the next generation of devices anyway. At this point, because you know, I game on a gaming laptop. You know, but it works great. It's an HP Omen 17. I know some people are really anti-HP. I've always had good luck with them. That was my first personal computer I paid with my own money out of college. It was a pre-built HP tower. But great system, but you're buying and building a new game PC? Nice. Yeah, I just said I don't need to build one right now. Part of me was like, I want this laptop. So I had the laptop about 2 years. It streams fine, plays games fine. The games I want to play, totally fine. So, you know, I also have a Mac Mini and a MacBook Air. So I got computers falling on them, and my old gaming PC, the tower. That thing's ancient, so we got computers everywhere in this dang house. All right, we're gonna go a few more spots here. Might as well dig my stairs down so we can get to them quickly. That should be able to do that. Excellent. Let's just compact away, because yeah, in the next 4 minutes, we should be able to clear this out. I did debate trying to do this clearing using bombs, but that sounded like a lot of work to get all the bombs and then repair the excess holes when they inevitably were too big a hole. Get some stamina back. There we go. But yeah, it's been fun getting back into Dinkum. Been enjoying it, and I'm excited about this base. It's gonna be a hot mess, but it's gonna be a fun hot mess. I can't believe last time, and no one told me, I had people hanging out in chat, I was going nuts because I didn't have the recipe to make the lava water beds, because I just forgot that you just had to throw them in the oven. And there were people who know this game that were watching, and I'm sure they were just sitting at home laughing, not being like, Josh, you're being dumb. Don't you remember? And it would have been real helpful if they had told me that I was being dumb. Alright. And if you're wondering, we are one level up, because it does allow me to still bury things one level down if I want to. So I didn't go all the way to the base on purpose. So I was like, you know, I could go all the way down, but then when I want to do things like over here, where we built a hot tub that's fed by our own waterfall, you know, I wouldn't have been able to do that. It worked out well. Alright, that feels like enough digging things out. On the flip side, we should probably put some walls back up. Dirt print. And it's just an interior wall. Again, we can clean this all up. It's gonna be scraggly and lava-y at some point, and I'll figure out what the inside of the lava is gonna be made of. It'll probably be basalt. I think that's what we're gonna do. Basalt next. All right, that's fine. Just to get us like a level, and then we'll come move this tree out of the way. Hello, tree. Thanks for playing. Third printing. How we go? We got a minute. Let's just get this done. Go. And since we have the time, we will just go all the way around this high. Alright, so we built our big old bunker box, and we're going to build a volcano around it. That's why I'm not really too worried about the misclicks. We got 39 seconds on the dirt printer, so we're doing great. Perfect. Okay. So, stairs and things, we'll figure all that out later. Nice. Okay, that's a good start. We do need to go and get ourselves a bed, so let's head back to town, because I also think, yeah, I think what we'll do is we're gonna head back to town, we'll set up some basic stuff, and then we're gonna do a mining run. Ready to do a mining run tomorrow? Do I have access to everything? No, all my food and stuff's in the house, so I need to wait. Yeah, we're gonna, because I needed to get a telephone, because I've used mine, and so I want a telephone so I can teleport. So, we need to sort our lives. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and race our way back here, find a bed somewhere, since I put them all in my house, which is being transported. And, actually, I might have one. There might be a sleeping bag outside of the airport, or a tent. Yeah, there we go, we got a tent. Oh, sparkling bug. I did change my wish. I've never not had the dangerous wish on before, and so this has been fun to see sparkling critters and bugs and fish and getting free stuff like honey. Let's sleep. You so judgy. It's like you've done nothing today. All right, I just dug out a whole basement. Let's go back to our house. Which should be over there, so why am I not seeing it on the map? I did put it down, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, it's Sunday, because I'm going to need to get a house decorating kit to change the look of the house, too. I want to go to a flat roof, so that we can kind of walk across. Again, ignore the giant nonsense there. Alright, so that's gonna be where we live. And I wanted the height to line up, but again, I'm realizing that there's this gap here that I can do nothing about, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's see what Sheila wants. I'm sure it was a very important letter that I ignored. Alright, so now we have a house, we have a home, we have access to stuff. Honestly, we have enough time, we can go to the mines. Oh no. Huh. Well, that's literally everything in the entire save. That's not ideal. Nope, didn't know. In fact, I put it in the house because I thought it would be a better way to move it instead of having to walk 20 chests across the map. That is just shy of rage quitting anger right now. And it's sure not just all sitting here. Yeah, I don't know if I have a backup save. I mean, I do, but it's before I even started the bunker. Which, again, to me would mean I would just be done to this island. It's not the end of the world. These things happen. But that's not ideal. Maybe if I teleport away and come back? My stuff's all gone. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Okay. We're good. We're all good. I think it was just a visual bug. I had to force it to reload. That's what I kind of suspected. We're fine. We're safe. I'm getting it all out of the house now, though, just to be sure. We're just gonna have a whole big old ugly room here. Oh boy. That had me, I was a little bit heated there for a minute. I'm not gonna lie. I was ready to be like, I guess I'm done tonight. Now, the other question is there stuff in these chests? And there is! Hooray, okay, it's all here. Whew. I was wondering if I just teleported away and back, it worked out. We're all good. We're all good. Let's just move all this stuff for now until we get into our proper building. Okay, now my pulse is calming down. I was gonna get feisty, you all. I mean, you wouldn't have seen it, I just would have quit and been grumpy. Pulling all this out. So I do think... Yeah, I think having some pergolas out here. Maybe I will restore a wall here just to separate the cool hangout area. Future reference, you found a comment. What do we got, Blue? Live IT support. Thank you for that. Alright, well, let's just get everything out. Just in case something happens later. We don't want it to. I've definitely moved the house before. I just don't know that I've ever moved it with my entire save worth of stuff shoved in it, so. If things are missing, move the house back to was empty and then move. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm glad that we didn't have to do that, but that is also good to know. Alright, so we'll probably sleep pretty quick. I just want to get everything out of the house now because I'm not trusting it. And then we're gonna do a mine run because I want to try to get myself a telephone. I think anything else I really need in the mines? Probably just a telephone. The other thing well, yeah, we'll do the mines because I don't need to like try to do an island run or anything. Although we could do a great bite run. It's on Saturdays though, so I'd have to sleep a whole week. So there's at least one empty chest, which I don't recall it being empty, but it may have been. All the others seem to be in decent shape, so I'm not too stressed about it. Okay. Furniture, we'll grab this guy. And we'll get our mining load out, and then we'll go right to sleep over by the mines, because there's a sleeping bag over there for that exact reason. We'll have to get up in the morning anyway. We're gonna have to wait till 8 anyway, because we need to get a mining pass, I think. I might have one saved up in our adventure chest, which I think is this one over here. Mining pass is in here. Not currently in there, but we'll play a game of what's in the chest. Let's see if we can find one. No. Maybe that would be the box. If there was one, it'd be in here. No, so we'll have to buy one. Okay. I think the other chests in the house are all for the house. Great. Empty, fine. Furnishings, furnishings, furnishings. Lovely. Okay. So let's figure out, I know I have more empty chests in one of my blue chests, so we'll grab not that one, that one, not that one, so it must be not a blue chest, maybe? Brown chest? I had a chest of chests, I just don't remember what color it was. Is it a box? Yeah, it's gonna be important to, there we go. It's gonna be important to reset everything up sooner than later. Let's be honest. All right, I'm gonna break my #1 rule, which is don't have a shove chest. We're gonna not only have one, we're gonna have two. Because that is just my life right now. Okay, if we're going to the hot, I might want that. I won't need that. I will bring that. I don't need that. Don't need that. That, or that. Hey. Oh, right, yeah, crickets. Don't need a tree picker. Actually, don't even need this cricket. He can go free. Spark soup will bring. We'll get better food before we go. Don't worry. I won't need the shovel because I have that. I won't need that or that. Great. Don't need 18 chests. Do I need a hand trolley? Every time I think I don't, I want one, so we'll bring it just in case. We'll take all this out too. Some of which we will bring with us, some of which we will not. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no. No, 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 no. No, no, and finally, no. Alright, so this. That. That will want foods. We'll get better foods though, don't worry. Alright, let's put this up here as our emergency overflow food. Alright, so we have a jackhammer, we have a weapon. That'll get our Braconium. That'll get things. Oh, keys. We might not be doing the mines because I don't know that we have any keys. Valuables box. We might not have any key. No keys there. Let's see if there's anything useful there. Nope. Yeah, we can't do the island because we have no batteries. And I don't think we can do the mine because we have no keys. We have 8 keys. That's not going to be super useful. So we might need to do a little bit of key gathering. Let's ponder this. What's the best way to do this? Well, we'll probably just need, we can go the old-fashioned way. We can just kind of pick them up. Undergrove to get more iron. Yeah, we could probably do that. I don't know what we need iron for, really. But we can't hurt. I really just want to get a telephone. And so I could do that if I go to the Great Bite, but for that I need batteries. So I'm wondering if actually, even though I never do it, especially on camera, but maybe we go do some metal detecting. Maybe that's what we need to be doing. The teleporter, I call it the telephone, the cell phone. I used mine to make the vehicle summoning platform, and then I forgot that I didn't have a second one, which was foolish of me, and so I'm missing it now. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little bit key and battery hunting in hopes that that's gonna get us what we need to do something. That's the plan now. And we'll put this on too, because if we want to go underwater to do this. Nothing says a cool man like a guy with a camera wearing a diving helmet on a scooter. That just says, I have hobbies. But I figure if we can get ourselves... See, there you go, I might get an orange glider. Do I have the orange one already? I don't know if I do. I'll have to check. We'll go, we'll have to go, oh. Got ourselves a little bin here. We'll use that. You can start. Oh, you know what we also should do? We should be talking to John, because the one recipe we don't have is we still don't have the recycling bin on this map. We're in year 2 and we never got the recipe from him. Got another wheelie bin. We're always getting wheelie bins. We're gonna have a wheelie bin sale one day. Doubles, nice. Pop that there. Pop both of these. Sadly, no batteries nor keys, but you know. Save a 50. Yeah, I will. That's, I mean, we have about half that number now. I have a wheelie bin house. Oh, alright. Well, okay. Guess we'll just go to town. Even though I can't sell this yet, maybe we'll metal detect over by town so that way I can leave this outside of the shop. I will pick up these visible X's as well. Didn't mean to use that, but you know, whatever. See, I'm feeling like I should catch the fish, but I think I got rid of my rod, so fish will have to wait. Hey, come back, thank you. What I really want is I want the ability to upgrade the different buildings. So I want, like, you know, we can get a quest or an adventure or give them a bunch of gear or something that each building can be upgraded. And then when you upgrade it, you can unlock new things. So what would be fantastic is if Franklin got to, like, a junk trading shop. So if I bring Franklin 10 contraptions, he could trade it for 5 batteries or something. Like, you know, figure out something that's balanced. But since you always end up with so much of something you don't need, that'd be a really nice way of letting you offload it and then kind of pick up things you want. And it would add more things to do. You know, maybe it changes the exterior of the building. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it looks the same, but when you walk inside, there's something slightly different. I don't know. I just think that'd be great. But you mentioned the gliders, so let's go see what gliders we have, because I have a box of gliders over here. There's always projects, right? So we have the green, we have the leaf glider, which we're using, we have a bat glider, and we have the yellow glider. We do not have the orange yet. And I think that's one of the many that we need to get the invisible glider. So we're going to be glider hunting for a minute. Hey, there's a battery. And there's 2 keys. I don't know if the magic number is, like maybe 30 keys I'd feel fine with going down. That should be enough to get us into two full dungeons down there. That's kind of what we're shooting for. Right now I'm just grabbing the obvious marks. I suppose I should run the metal detector while we're walking towards the marks. Oh, I have. There's been all sorts of different ideas I've posted. Some things have come true, not in the way I posted though. Like the Great Bite has a lot of things I've wanted. Like give me an area I can go fight a ton of alphas. So the Great Bite is honestly been fantastic. And I'm intrigued that I haven't heard any even whispers of what might be coming next. It feels like it's been a bit of a minute. But, you know, James will surprise us when he surprises us, and that'll be exciting. Alright, well, let's see what we can find here. I'm sticking to the sand just because it's a bunch of visible X's, but maybe I should walk in the water since I've never really metal detected in here. Oh, does he walk so slow? I think we'll just go over here. Yeah, like so if you say there was, let's pretend that we had a world where every building had an upgrade. What would the upgrades be? So I think Franklin's upgrade would be trading in, I always call it the green goods. I don't know what we call these, relics? I would be trading in relics for different relics, like a relic exchange. I think that would be something Franklin could do. I think if we were gonna do John's shop, maybe he could upgrade for John's shop. He maybe sells more items every day. Theodore would accept carryables for a geology room. That would be awesome. I would love that. That would be very, very cool. That's a great shout. I think the tuck would be, you know, the restaurant would have either more food options, or some food options it never carries, or maybe rare ingredients. Maybe John's is as simple as, and it could be really expensive, but maybe every day or once a week he offers 1 or 2 of the items from the events for sale, so you don't have to wait a whole year to get them. So you know, some of the like the prize box stuff, maybe that's something he can offer. Maybe the bell could be upgraded as a way to summon everyone to it the next day. So if you don't want to wait for a festival, or if you want to like build your house far away from everyone, but you want to be able to see them, maybe the bell treats it as like a Founders Day. Well, not Founders Day, because I am town meeting. There you go. It can summon everyone to a town meeting the next day, so that way they all show up and you can interact with them by your house or whatever. Like I'm thinking on one of my islands I built a big arena, and so it'd be kind of fun to be able to kind of make them all come towards that arena and not have to wait to the, you know, island day to do it. I think Franklin's, other than trading items, because maybe Jimmy does the trading item, or not Jimmy, maybe John does trading gadgets or relics. Maybe Franklin has a dock that he can, maybe gets a little robot and he can make 2 things a night for you. So when you want him to make you stuff, maybe he does it twice. Oops. I don't know, these are all spitball ideas, right? And it's always easy to have ideas, it's hard to program them, so that's one of those things. It's fun to be like, this is a great idea, but we can dream. Where is my nearest desert? I think we're just gonna go to the nearest desert and just run around there and grab obvious stuff first, or we worry too much about metal detecting. Like I know I'm missing things by not metal detecting, but we're gonna lose daylight anyway, so looking for the obvious X's on the ground. Go. So for those of you playing Dinkum right now, what are you working on in your towns? What's the big exciting thing? This bunker has been it got me excited because I was in a rut for a while. I was like, well, I've kind of done everything and I've done challenges and unlocked all the recipes. I've done most of the achievements that I care to do. I think I have like 2 left. One being the 10 food buffs or whatever it is at that one time, and one's lasting what, 5 years in the save. I've never played a save that long. Mostly because I really like starting over. Oh, don't be! I knew you were gonna come for me. Just chill. Wasn't trying to fight you. Alright. Why aren't you popping? Lovely. But yeah, you can always make things crazy expensive or weird and rare, you know. Oh, when are we coming up on the... We're coming up on the... Right, the night market. That's the 13th, is it? I want to make sure I don't miss it this month. You know who I haven't seen on this island? The Go-Go Town guy. When does he show up? Is he the end a Monday? He's a random Monday, right? You would think I would know these things, but I've literally only found him in 2 of my games twice total, so not a character I interact with much. Oh, you know what I do need a ton of? I need a stupid amount of stone for concrete. So while we're over here, let's get that. 19th, 23rd, yeah, that sounds right. That's one of the reasons I wanted to go mining, is because I need stone for concrete. And I guess I'll get the ore while I'm here too, because why not? Yeah, the wandering. There you go. Maybe that's what the upgrade is for Town Hall. Maybe Town Hall in our magical made-up upgrade mod or update. you get a guest book that gives you a clue or something. Maybe it doesn't show them on the map, but maybe it just gives you a little, like, when you interact with the guest book, maybe it's like, oh, there's a guest to the northwest, or to the, relative to the town hall at least. Like, give me a direction. That'd be a use of it. Again, it goes back to the programming, right? I have no idea, is the spawn predetermined? Is there a check when you're wandering and it just decides at some point, like, spawn it? So this is easy to throw ideas out there, but maybe we'll have to type this up at some point and go back and find my old suggestion and update it. Because I think when I originally suggested, like, it'd be nice to be able to upgrade buildings, and I left it at that. The other upgrade I'd like to see, I'd like to be able to see their living quarters. Like, add a staircase or a back door or something to every one of the buildings, that once we get enough hearts, because I don't care about the hearts. I would if it meant I got to go see, like, a cool location. That would be cool. Alright, this should cover our concrete needs for a minute. That didn't take too long. We'll also go pop this lizard over here, since we can. And we're gonna need spark soup at some point. Don't do it. Yeah, basement perhaps, exactly. I mean, frankly, the house, our house size doesn't change when we grow it, so I'm not even worried about the logic. There could be a secret second floor that I somehow don't understand, Suspension of belief is, I'm pretty flexible with that when it comes to games. How are we doing on time? We're doing well. Let's just, we'll grab all this. And then we're gonna go back to trying to get some more keys. The bare minimum would be 20, but I'd like to have 30. But if we can get 20, then we'll do a mining run. Glass bulb. Who wants a glass bulb? Not me. Pockets are full, eh? That gator was so focused on our little ostrich emu friend. Oops, this one, right? Yeah, it was. Oh, hey. Give me that old wheel. I have absolutely no use for it. But we do have the key. Is it a key cycler? Is that the machine where you can put stuff in? And I know we have the key generator. Isn't there another machine that does something with the relics? But it's not like quick. Alright, it's like an overnight thing at least. Oh, you give lots of meat. Do I need lots of meat? Not particularly. And we don't have dangerous wish on, so you don't give as much wheat as I would like. Or meat as I'd like. Alright, we'll pop that. Lovely. You love a battery. In fact, how are we doing on batteries? A whopping 4 batteries and 14. The 4 batteries is also not enough to make it worthwhile to go to the Great Bite. You need what, 30? Is that right? 30 to get every lighthouse, maybe? I think it's 30. Let's keep looking here. Where are we anyway? Oh, we're here. We'll go towards it. Is it raining this morning? The boat here? Yeah, that's what's okay. It's the boat. I was like, what is? I mean, we'll go real quick. I don't have anything for him, but since he's here, hello. All right, key cycler. That's the one. Yeah, I could, but I can't. But I could, but I can't. But that's what we need. We need a key cycler, or a dozen, or 2 dozen. But for that, we're gonna need a little bit more money, and there's more important things we want to buy, like, I don't know, a helicopter. We want that more, so we're gonna hold off on buying those. Get these hot cylinders going. Yeah, I need key cutters. I have, I think, exactly 1. I always forget to check it, so again, as we build this new kind of bunker system, that might be something we make a little more visible. Because it's going to be useful. That's the little things. I got new monitor risers for my desk, and I pulled all the stuff out and rewired everything today, and man, it's so nice and not cluttery. It's a good feeling when you get your desk all situated. It makes streaming so much more fun too. Everything kind of has a place now, and it's not just shoved. So, you know, if you haven't done your spring cleaning, it's almost, summer's almost over. Well, everywhere else is almost over. In Arizona, it is not. Got kiddo's birthday party tomorrow, and it's going to be 105. Of course, we're outside, so we're just hoping it doesn't hit 100 before the party ends. Do I have many quarries? No, I have 0 on this map. I've only made 1 ever. You see, I run into here's my issue. Let's go to this tower. Got off. I get into like projects and then I do them most of the way and then I get distracted. I find Dinkum is a wonderfully distracting game because you're doing one thing and then you're like, I'll go do a mining. Or like, I'm supposed to be working on a bunker right now and I'm out here looking for keys to do a mining run, which essentially has nothing to do with the bunker whatsoever. So I never like plan to be like, all right, I gotta go to Franklin, get the new thing. This is the way. Blue, you're not wrong. This is in fact a way. Is it the way? I don't know. Between Dinkum and playing a almost 20-year-old MMO, I've been playing a lot of Wizard 101 and playing a ton of Grand Dawn, so I'm playing like Dinkum and old games lately. So that's it's been eating up my gaming time, and as a result, I haven't had enough. I haven't had just like focused Dinkum time. But I'm back in a Dinkum mood, so we're back for a bit for sure. All right. Oh, I'm still got this itch. I want to play some Minecraft. I gotta find some buddies who want to play it because Minecraft's always more fun multiplayer. All right, let's make our way back before it gets too late. I think 14. Man, I'd really like 6 more keys. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over to the airport. I'm gonna actually let's go to town. I want to see if I have keys in my mining box. There is a small chance I left them there, and that's down here. This is my boat up. It's supposed to look like a loading dock for the shop. That's why it's down here. Like you can bring your supplies up via boat and then load them. What do we got? We have a mine pass, so that's good. We do have all our gems. We do not have any keys. So again, I'd like 6 more keys before we call it. Well, let's see if we can get lucky out over here. No, I haven't done the riverbeds yet. I probably should. This is a big old riverbed. It's a nice flat one. We'll do that. That's a good call. Also, I want an advanced jackhammer that works like a shovel. I feel like the jackhammer should also dig down. They can just destroy the dirt, though. I'd be fine at that. Okay, we got side by sides here. That one and that. Oops. There. A bulldozer for big shelling. Ooh, that'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun indeed. Ooh, side by side. Our batteries are doing better. It is 30, right? Because it takes, is it 5 or 4 batteries for the lighthouses? Are there 6? I hear one. Where are you? Why am I missing it? Am I crazy? There it is. 5. And is it 4 lighthouses, 6 lighthouses? That's what I don't recall. Oh, it's been a minute. Because if I'm gonna go to the Great Bite, I want to like get them all. 5 out there. Okay, so we need 25. To get them all, we would need 25 batteries. Because that's the other option, right? We can go the hot, and that's gonna be odds, but we also could get the whatever it is, telephone, teleporter, teleprompter. You know what I mean. We can get it on the Great Bite too, potentially. What the hell? Oh. I was like, who's throwing fireballs at me? I was quite offended. I also appreciate how no one in town seemed to care. Telecaller, that might be the word. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, it's late, but we won't drown as long as we are on the ground. Which is always so funny to me. Another way I can get keys is actually putting meat in there. That might not be a bad idea. What meat do I have on me? We have 10 meat, so we'll fill some of these in. We'll sleep by the mine tonight and see if we get any. It's a good option for keys. On a good key day, when I filled them all, I'd get like 6 or 7. That was always nice. Alright, 2 by side by side. Alright, 4 more keys and I'll feel good enough to go down into the mines. More. It's a good call to come down into the water. Thank you for that reminder. Playing Mecha Chameleon the other night. Our D&D group got canceled because some folks were out of town. But we had a 3-player, which felt like it'd be too small, but it was a lot of fun. We played that mode where you can, where you all hide and then you all try to find each other. It was a blast. All right, have you seen how some people put a pergola underwater, right level of the Carpot's place, and you can walk around if I fall in the water? I have seen that. I never mind digging the little shelf to run on. That's never really been an issue for me, but... Ooh, doubles. Alright, come on. Bright wire. Who wants bright wire? But yeah, so we were playing that the other day. That was a good time. Oh, another wheelie bin. You keep meaning to try it out, but never remember the right time. Yeah. I feel like I would be spam clicking and I would just pick up the pergola. And so I feel like it wouldn't do me much good, to be honest. All right, 20 and 10. I think we can sleep. We're gonna go drown here because that's how the game works. But let's go ahead and walk over here. You're like, why are you walking over there? Because we got to add to our wheelie bin collection. This is our museum of wheelie bins. So this is where they live. It truly is a magnificent collection. You can tell how much I care about the people I rent my houses to. All the work I've done. I've bothered to come pick up the rent. Never. It's a whole thing. All right, let's. I did at least build the train line. Like that's a train line that goes out to our farm. So yeah, we did some work. Let's go and find ourselves a place to store all this stuff. Yeah, that seems reasonable enough. After this, we're gonna sell more chests. The problem when you move away, you don't have your junk storage right here. We have to go home anyway, actually. Let's go get all that. I have to go home because my good food's at home. So that's gonna be... Yes, I know I'm drowning. Oh dear, oh gosh. Come on now. I'm wearing a diving helmet. You should not ever take damage when you're wearing a diving helmet. Just saying. We're gonna take all this, we'll put it away. Whoops. Put it away where it belongs. Anything we argue, we'll sell that because we don't care. We'll sell the shells because I have enough of them back home. Don't need any of this with us. That's fine. This is my sell box in case you're wondering. I always keep it here. Yeah, everything else we'll keep. Alright, well, let's head back home. Oh, we did something too. What did we do? 1,000 seeds. We still do have a bunch of permits we need to buy, so at some point we'll focus on that again too. Hi friend, bye friend. You may be moving out to the bunker too. I always like having her nearby because she looks like my wife and it makes me happy. Alright, off we go. Head, yeah, this way. Do, 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 do. Hey, Libby Lou, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. We just spent a whole day running around like a madman. We moved the house. Things are a mess. I don't know where anything goes anymore. I know all my green stuff goes in one of the green chests. Not that one. Goes in this one. That was easy. And I know my mining stuff and rocks go in a black chest, so that was easy, including the stone. And I know my meat products and animal products go in a red chest. I just didn't have any. Look how fast that was all to put away. Alright, so stuff we're gonna keep. We'll put our nice hat on since we're not mining anymore. Beautiful. We have our shove chest over here though, so we're gonna put that in there. We don't need that with us. We don't need that. That's fine, that's fine. Cool. What'd you do to the house? So I moved it, because I'm making a bunker. So welcome to the bunker. I live underground now. It's not decorated. It's a rough idea has been fleshed out. But the idea is I want to live underground. And the house got moved over here. It also is going to be quote-unquote underground. This is going to be a waterfall when it's all done. So we have lots of little projects that have started. And then what's going to happen up here, and we'll make our way over to this tower, is we need to completely surround this whole thing with a double thick wall at least, because we're going to turn it into a volcano. So that's why I'm in my villain outfit, because I'm now an evil villain, and we're gonna live in a volcano. Over here, eventually we're gonna have, once we get a helicopter, we put a helicopter port so we can like fly out of the volcano. So yeah, it's baby steps. So I moved all my storage, everything just kind of shoved over here until we restore everything. But it's coming together. That's plants. Okay, plants were in pink. No, the paint was in pink. Plants were blue. Wooden seeds were in brown. I'm gonna have to reorganize all of this at some point. Animal byproducts were... Hello? No, that was shells. They all did have a logic to them. They don't anymore. And that's okay. What I need though is this, because this has a lot of my tools, which more importantly, it's gonna have my advanced cooking table. And we'll just put it down here so it'll be in range of everything. We can figure out what food we want to bring for our mining run. That was hard. There we go. We're gonna bring some prime roasts. What else can we make right quick? So prime roast. Oops, sorry if you hear hollering. We'll bring a salad. What else we got? Hearty stew? No. What gives... anything gives better tick than prime roast? That's 5, right? So... yeah, I don't think anything gives better ticks than prime roast. So that's fine. We'll just find... this should be fine. We're just going down for, like, quick run. It'll be quick. Drinks, though. I do think I have some brewed... oh, and I might also have a bandage or two. Although... so here's the deal. I've never been in the hot other than when I've been in dangerous wish mode. So am I gonna be really cocky? Is it just gonna be super easy? Maybe I don't need to worry about that food much. You know, I'll make a few more prime roasts just in case, but I'm not gonna be stressed about it. What's my limiter? Green beans. Okay, we'll keep that in mind too. But I will have other foods. Let's see. We'll have a prime roast. We'll have that. Oh, does prime roast have the gear? I don't think it does. Do I have mighty sandwiches made already living around somewhere? That would be convenient. Just so I don't break my weapon. But honestly, that's the bigger risk down there. I'm just looking for my cooked food box because I don't remember where I put it all. Just leave my money at home and have fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even that worried about the money, to be honest. I'm not carrying that much anyway. It's only like 300. 300k. Nah, nothing. We'll be fine. Alright, burger, no. I should brew more. Oh, there we go. I was like, I know I have completed food somewhere. There's another prime roast. Where is... that's the one I want. A lot burger. Cool. We're golden. Alright. So, lots of things we got good. We got lots of food. We got keys. I think we're decent. Let's just head back, I guess, to the mine. And we'll sleep there. And we'll see what we can... that's not an exit. Every time I see those, they're just decorative. And one reason I'm doing the hot mine is because I need to get myself a teleport phone so I can actually get to and from my house faster. I don't think I'm going to move the teleporter out of town. You know, I normally build my town or my house next to a teleporter, and this is close enough. It's not far. It's a bit of a hike. Oh, I mentioned earlier, this is, if you haven't seen it, this is where we hide the, oh yeah, I can't glide. My lighthouse build is over here. With my habit of building up fake mountains. Putting structures on them. So I wanted the lighthouse to look more bulky. And look like an actual light keeper's house, and so it's one of the rare places I let myself do clipping because I don't really like clipping, but with the light pergola I think it looks cool. So the idea here is you have your lighthouse, and that's the keeper's house on the bottom, and then he has a tower coming up, and then, you know, he decorated his porch. The idea, at least. Actually, it's better. I don't have my camera on me. It's the easiest way to see it, but yeah, so I'm pretty proud of that. And I built up sand dunes, so this looks like sand dunes kind of washed up against the hill that they put the lighthouse on. This was a fun build. I really enjoyed that, and I like the texturing you get when you have the interior walls up against a fence. It does these ridges, which is nice because it breaks up the wall quite a bit. So, you know, just fun design ideas. All right, let's get out of here. It's supposed to be like our pickleball court or our sand volleyball court. It's not done yet. Because again, I start something and then I'm like, ooh, what's the next shiny product? What's in here? See? It's so easy to get distracted. This will eventually be a boat up gas station. Like, have you ever seen them on on the coast where you can kind of boat up and you can fill your boats, your jet skis? That's the idea here. And then I want to build a building to make it look like a little gift shop, bait shop type of thing. That's the idea of that space there. But yeah, it was a fun one. That was a lot of fun to build. And then we had a really good time getting basically infinite tickets during one of the festivals, and someone else, I think Beer Invaders maybe, had shown the clipping with the light pergola in the house. I was like, ooh, that looks good. Had to borrow that idea. All right, so let's go back here. Yeah, we'll go back here. We'll sleep, and then we'll get ready to go down the mines. Yeah, Livy, it was a lot of fun. It was a good time, for sure. All right, so we do have, in fact, one mine pass. We do have emerald shards. And what the heck, we'll bring these down even though I don't think we'll need them, but they might make things go a little faster. And I think otherwise we're all set. Now I don't have enough keys to really do a ton down there, so I'm not worried about like getting down there the minute we wake. So I might wait around till 8 AM just to check the shops, talk to John, all that jazz. Maybe I'll pick up a new mining pass. We'll sell all the junk we have. So I'm not in a race to get down there because let's be honest, we got a lot of stuff. But I will get that stuff in my said inventory so I can sell it all. Alright, so we're gonna sell all this nonsense. The recipe, because I'm curious how much it sells for. I don't know that I'll actually sell it. I might just try to sell it and see what he offers me for it, because I have a bunch of them. We've learned all the recipes, except for, hey buddy, actually let's talk to you and see if you have something I can do real quick, because he's never sent me the recycling bin yet. Yeah, I can get him some furniture, that's fine. Oh, is he not open on Mondays? Day is he open? Oh yeah, cool. We'll get John some furniture, we'll sell the stuff, all will be well. Just gotta kind of hang out for a few more moments. Yeah, I like this town. The whole idea is kind of like a little riverside village, little swamp village. It's kind of akin to Mangrove Island, I think, maybe too akin. So I gotta figure out next time what my mission's gonna be as I build. I tend to build everything close together, and I tried not to this time with the farm being far away. So I have two ideas. So the next time I start over, I don't know. I'm either gonna really focus on farming and ranching and like build a big farm and ranch space, or we're gonna do the it's nice to know your neighbors but not to see them build, where everyone's just really spread out. So I just gotta figure out what it's gonna be. Haven't really decided yet. All right, John, you get back in your shop, buddy. Come on. Come on. Turn around, friend. Where are you going? Where? Yeah, that's what I thought. Come on. Get in there. All right, what do we got today? Sure. And then let's see. Do I need anything in here? I need absolutely nothing. Oh, I do. I need a mining pass. What am I talking about? Excellent. I'll be right back, John. Let's go buy some furniture real quick to give to John, and then we'll go to the mines. Wait. Oh wait, he's not up until 10? Do I... you know what? I think I have an idea. Here's what we're gonna do. We get all this stuff. Got a few more keys out of that, so that was worth doing. We come over here. I'm sure I have a piece of furniture. Yeah, here you go. Done. Where my house used to be. We'll move another house there because I think it's a nice lot to have a house in, but... Alright, let's talk to him and give him his furniture. Sure did. Great, thanks bud. Now I'm gonna sell it right back to you because I don't want that shirt. Alright, what do you offer for a blueprint? Yeah, we'll sell you that one. What else we got for you? Here, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Not those. Not that. That, and that. Yes, that's good. 72k? Sure, we'll take it. You can't. Bye, friend. You don't sell green beans. Oh wait, you do. I don't know, let's buy like 60,000 or 70,000. It doesn't really matter. We'll take it. It's expensive green beans in the world. Oh, actually, do you have a house decorating kit? No, you have a rental sign. Okay, we'll do that later. Things we don't need on us. We need that. We don't need green beans, we don't need a second mining pass, and we're good. Let's go mining. We're not forgetting anything. I think we're good. Honestly, that's really all we need to eat right now. We're fine. We don't need to eat anything else. Alright, let's go. Alright, if we have easy Braconium, we'll go for it, but first I want to use up my keys. So we might just come back to Braconium. We're gonna go north, I think. Yeah, we're gonna go north, and then we'll go from there. Derby. That's pretty easy Braconium, so I'll put a gem down where I think it's easy. Look at all these friends. I am curious how hard they hit for, since I'm not in dangerous way. Oh, don't get confused though, that's never fun. They're hitting a little harder than I thought they would hit though. So that's fun. Alright, so I took a hit on purpose, but that hurt a little more than I would have guessed. So we'll pop another one of these, just have a faster refill. And let's, whoa. There we go. I was doing science there, because I'm so used to playing in Dangerous Wish mode that I don't know how much I need to really be scared of them. Why am I getting combat music? Oh, slimes. Like, who's possibly chasing me? Alright, so our goal down here is... Figure out why my controller is being a little funky all of a sudden. There we go. Is to find, hopefully, the telephone. What else would we like? I don't know that we have any other real goal. I mean, oh, there we go. That was nice fast. Okay. Did we find one or two? Are these connected? Yes, this is all one structure, methinks. Me. Might be a decent sized one, too, by the looks of it. We'll just circle till we get an entrance. And then we're gonna go and run around and cause madness. Alright. Lovely. Let's go get their friends to come play. Come on out, friends. I do need to switch my scooter and my glider right quick. They're in the wrong place. There we go. My least favorite people, anyone that has an aura. Alright, let's get them all co-located here. Now the question is, do I let them just kill themselves while I spin around, or do I drop one of these? There we go. Obviously someone wasn't in there and they're shooting at me, and that's annoying. But we can play confused, that's not a problem. There we go, okay. Now we can catch our breath and sit down, heal up, and kind of look at what we've been dealing with. So we got a bunch of rooms. Yeah, it's a good size one. I think we'll keep going to the northern route first. And see what we're dealing with in here. Okay, another room of sadness. Come on, walk into the sadness, everybody. Come get me. There we go. And that was a no-hit room, so that's not bad. Hey, Queen Mama, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming by. Oh, I hear someone still. No, we got them all. Okay. What are we dealing with in here? Oh, wow. We got a lot of slimes over here to deal with. We can pop those. I have no problem being the guy who just kills a few things through the doors. It just makes sense. Jump over the fireballs. There we go, and there we go. Lovely. One of them did hit me. I am on fire, but it's fine. And there we go. Not too shabby. Survey says... Well, I know I'm in an aquamarine. Hey, look at that. 2 phones. We needed 1. We got 2. I mean, mission accomplished. That was the whole reason we came down here. So that's huge and helpful. But now since we're down here, we might as well get all the other rooms, right? And so I put that X down so I know where I'm going. Been a while since I watched Dinkum streams. Doing well. Loved your footage here from... Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, Scotland was so much fun. So much fun. Like Queen Mom was talking about, I have there's a post on my YouTube. You can go like the post section. I linked my photography blog. I went to Scotland this summer and it was just stupid fun. Absolutely enjoyed it. Hello, friends. Goodbye, friends. Any other friends? Hello, more friends. Why are there so many big rooms? Oh boy. All right, let's get them all together. Come on. Well, you want to come this way? This feels abnormally large. This feels like madness. I'll take it because it's not a problem, especially with the Blastoids and not being on dangerous mode. That was crazy though. I didn't mean to open the door, but you know, we all make mistakes. Oh, get out of the lava. No. There we go. I don't like being up in the air. There we go. I know better. There we go. We're fine. It just... I need to be a little smarter. I got a little cocky there. Let's leave the room, make them come to me. Lots of room to play in here. Come on, friends. Alright. Alright, as I said, we're fine. I just got, yeah, we could always do the fish tank use, or the stone wand also works if you don't want to carry a fish tank. Alright, okay, I said I needed 1 phone. 3 seems a little excessive. I'm not opening an AT&T store. Okay. So we can mark off this room, though, as done. The rate we're going, we're gonna have time to get back and catch the furniture store being open. Buy some new furniture. Cleared out 2. I think we did double duty on most of these rooms, so we've gone... oh, that's new too, so we'll go here. There's only 1 or 2 guys in here. You can also pick up the chests and put the engines blocks. That's funny. I love the idea that, hey, I'm here to steal all your stuff, also trap you in your own room of sadness. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move this to here to there. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I like the space. Bring it, friends. Who dares come near my door? I mean, it is kind of a cheat weapon. That's why it's endgame now, and he put it behind the Great Bite, and it makes sense. I get it. I mean, you saw though. I mean, you can still be cocky. You can still get yourself into trouble if you're not careful. But the ice hammer is just so powerful. It's so powerful. And these guys tend to run away at some point. But I need you because I'm making a volcano soon. Oh, while we're down here, we should get a bunch of that basalt too. Alpha plant hammer is awesome. I've not tried that one yet. I've never gotten it. Oh, there we go. Key cutter. I've never gotten the plant hammer, so much less the alpha one. So while we're down here too, do I want some marble path, black marble path? I might for the volcano build. Oh, don't waste a key. We've already done that. Well, I use this path? I don't know, but you know, we're making a volcano. We might want some like nice black path to go around the edge of the volcano somewhere. I'm not gonna like clear out this room. Apparently I'm gonna clear out my stamina though. We'll stop when we get like 100. Lovely. Okay. So we've done that. Oh, we gotta do this room still. I don't love being confused. I gotta admit, that's my least favorite stuff. Being on fire is not as big a deal. It's the confusion. I get myself into trouble. Alright, what do we got? Lots of fire friends. Yeah, come out and play, guys. Just come out here. Here they come. It's always so much easier when we have room to swing around. Oh, there you go. Oh, you jerk. Fair enough, fair enough. I just killed you and all your friends, so you're allowed one hit. Alright, that should do it, and there'll be more slimes, and that's not a big deal. We can go pop all those. Honestly, most of them will probably run away. Oh, not jumping in the water is not good there, and this lava's not good. Oh man. I made mistakes there. I should be okay, yeah. I was like, we should turn off there. Okay, we're good. I was just, we're having adventures. Hey, look, another telephone. I am opening an Apple store, AT&T store now. I wanted one, we now have 4. And we will heal up in a second. I just want to pop him before anything bad happens. Alright, that way we can mark that we've done that room. I didn't take bottle brew? Nah. I was gonna bring bandages. We're not in a dangerous wish. You know, we're down here playing easy mode. I'm being very cocky about it. There's a very good chance I die, and I will 100% deserve it. People are being so sweet, like, don't forget to leave your money at home. Like, nah, I don't need to do that. You can make Bowsers now. I can make Bowsers now? Yeah, I have a Bowser. I think. Yeah, I have a Bowser. I'll just sit here and heal up a little bit while I'm on fire. But now I can make them for days. Because we're doing well on our goodies. In fact, let's just put some of our goodies away while we're sitting here. I can't use my bag while I'm sitting down? That makes 0 sense. So, phones for days, all the good stuff, and we'll throw that in there too. Yeah, you can't make Bowsers. You mean the vehicle color? That's the one. Yeah, the vehicle summoner. I can make those. Well, I could, but I would need more of the Bowsers. Oh god, no, what? This guy's just strolling in here like he's never seen someone come take over his house. Alright, guess we're going in. friends in here. Looks like we got a bunch here. There we go. Okay. This room's comparatively empty compared to what we've been dealing with. I am confused, so I'm just not gonna move until I'm no longer confused. Well, who am I kidding? I can walk while confused. I'm not gonna risk that though. There we go. Beautiful. And one more phone for the road. I love it. That's hilarious. Did we get a phone in every single chest? I mean, we have at least enough to cover each chest. So we did 5 chests, and I think we have 5 phones. And yes, I know they're not really phones. So we had 1 chest that didn't have it, but 1 chest had 2. So can you hear me now, sir? Yeah, Quimo. You don't like this one? Fine. How about this one? How about this one? All right. So now that we're done the dungeon, what we're gonna really go for while we're down here is basalt. Every time I say it, I feel like I'm saying bath salts, and that's not right. And maybe we'll go for. I don't really need the stone. Can this hurt you when it falls on you? I've never tried. The answer seems to be no. But we'll get some basalt while we're down here. Because again, for our volcano build, we're gonna need a lot of it. And maybe I should have bought a shovel. I wish we could get this dark rock. This dark stone. That would be really cool if that was something we could pick up, but I don't think you can. Maybe, yeah, I don't think you can. I'm not even gonna bother dealing with you. I'm just gonna go away. It'd be good to know where we leave this place. Where is our exit? We're all the way down here. Let's fly that way. Yeah, I didn't think the shovel worked here. It'd be nice if it did, just because I want some of the stone. I also want... There you go. So again, earlier, for those of you who are just hanging out now, welcome. Oh my gosh, all 88 of you. So earlier when we were chatting, we were talking about what would be like kind of fun things that say you can upgrade buildings and stuff. I want to be able to upgrade some tools too, like the stone wand. So what if we could take the stone wand, do some crazy replica with it, recipe with it, and then we can spawn these guys, little stalactites and stalagmites. Well, I guess stalagmites because we don't have a ceiling we can put tights on, but you know what I mean. Or stone pillars like this, at least. I think that'd be kind of cool. And then maybe we can do an enchanted shovel that every time we hit the earth, instead of it, or maybe a new wand that when you, instead of spawning a rock, maybe it just cycles through different types of terrain. So maybe we can get like this dark dirt, or maybe we can get the stones that you can climb on that are in the Great Bite. Yeah, it's just kind of fun little things like that in theory shouldn't be crazy complicated because the assets are already in the game. It's just a different way to spawn them in, I think. But what do I know? I'm not a coder. Haven't been for years. All right. We are looking to see if there's any easy, and I mean like stupid easy zirconium. I'm not that worried. I think I have like 30 bars of it back home. Let's see. There's 3 pieces there. That's still too far away. I don't feel like dealing with that. I was thinking we should be able to make a lava canoe. Or a lava jet ski. Maybe it's like a jet ski, a stupid amount of iron, and a bunch of perfect gems. That'd be kind of cool. Still waiting for the lore. Did they add some for them? I think we're still waiting for some lore. Although I didn't play as much as I wanted because when I got into the beta for Dinkum together. And that does have some more lore in it, and but I did not get to play anywhere near as much as I wanted to. Well, I mean, I played as much as I could because I was on vacation, and you know there was furry cows to see instead of playing Dinkum together. But it looks cute. I'm intrigued to see what they do with it, how they decide to like monetize. It's going to be the big deciding factor how much I play it, but it does look cute. All right, we do have a lot of zirconium here, so it does feel like this is now a worthwhile pile. Plus there's another one on the way, I think. Let's see what we want to do here. Yeah, it's the mobile version. Honestly, I think I would play it more if it gets controller support. Because when I play a lot of my mobile games, I use, oops, oh gosh. I have one of these guys. Let's see if we can see this camera. Switch to welcome screen. Switch this real quick. If it switches, there it goes. So yeah, this guy here, you slot your phone in it and it extends. You can also actually put an iPad in if you really jam it. This thing's great and I love it. And it gives you nice controls and so they didn't have controller support. So that's why I didn't use it, which was a bit of a bummer, you know? Anyway. Yeah, it's a new island. It's set further in time. It is a mobile game. You're right, it's not the same. But it feels the same enough that I would be fine saying, hey, this lore is the same lore. And I want more lore in the game, right? Like, why are there cars underground in the mines? Like, what the hell happened that we're down there? Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. And again, though, you know, they got to make their money. I get it. I want to see how they monetize it. How much it's going to cost. I used to love all my different mobile games, but I stopped playing when they became like subscription fees. So if it's a game I can buy, and I don't care if they have, you know, cosmetics or power-up gems or whatever, as long as I don't need them, then I'll probably play it. But we'll see. The controls are going to be a big part of it. I don't know what the plans are because I haven't kept up on the development news. But it was fun for what it was. Say that much. All right, you are just going to be annoying, so drop dead. Still got a long way to go. But there's a lot of them, so let's go pick up all the rest of them, bring them closer. Yeah, it's not James. That is correct. No, I'm an old man now, so my my mobile games now are like Sudoku. And I realized how old man I am the other day when I was legit excitedly watching a guy solve a Sudoku that had extra rules that started with no numbers. And it was like a 45-minute video, and it was just fascinating to watch this man figure out the logic. It was so cool. All right, let's go and grab these. Yeah, Cream Mama, see, it's good. You got to exercise your brain. Keeps you young. Something, so they tell me. So I've been told. All right, how far away? It's a bit of a hike. Let's mark our gems so we don't forget where we parked them. Bunch of water over here. So we'll fly over there. We'll get rid of our friend. We're doing fine on food, so no need to. Of that. Your only sub is New York Times games, yeah. Yep, you gotta do the game. I do a bunch of the New York Times games every day, and then I do a bunch of the Netflix puzzles every day. But you don't need to be a Netflix subscriber for those. Alright, why was I doing that? Oh, we will never know. I don't really need to break that down. I just need to get this water. I see there's more water that way, so we'll just go towards that water. Again, we don't really need all this zirconium, but it's fine. It's fine. And let's go ahead and drop this guy right here. Boom. Yeah, Dinkum is a blast as always. Again, though, I would never be sad if we even a sneak peek like what's coming. What's coming, James? Yeah, I've been playing lots of games lately. It's been a blast. So you do Stuco, Wordle, Spellbee, Globe, Capitals, Pips, Duolingo. My goodness. I do Sudoku, Wordle, the MIDI, the Mini, Connections on New York Times. And then on Netflix, I don't even know the names. Starstruck is one of them. They just added a few more that I play, like some shape-based ones. I don't remember the names. I like Starstruck quite a bit. That's a fun puzzle. And lately, I've actually been doing these kind of like themed murder mystery Sudokus. I don't know if you've ever seen these. There's an app now because, of course, once you look up the book on Amazon, then they try to sell you everything. But it's a Sudoku puzzle essentially, but there's some special rules, and the whole point is when you're done, there's one empty square, and that's where the victim is, and whoever else is in that room was the murderer. It's very fun and weird. I think I have it sitting around here. I can pull it out later. We are getting low on time, which I don't love. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, there we are. So we're... Ooh. Well, I say we won't fall, and then inevitably I will, so I'm just going to... Come on. Perfect. I just want to make sure we have a little bit of safety net there.
At 2:30,
oh my god! My Siri is doxing me. Oh my gosh. My phone just started to say, hey, let's just start announcing things. Alright, let us keep going here. Almost done. We have plenty of time. We're golden. Alright, so... run these ones in now. Okay. That up in a minute. I could save them as ore for the volcano. That actually could look pretty cool. Maybe what we'll do is maybe we'll save 2 of them. And we'll chomp 2 up. I like that idea. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, I know it's a gameplay mechanic, but that's the other next question. Give me a lore reason. Why does this place go awful at night? What's happening here? Like, what's the issue that when midnight hits, all of these places go awful? That's what I want to know. All right. Pretty good. We did have an easy one over there we can go get while we're here. Keep that as also as ore. Some legacy. Yeah, that's true. It's just you're building up enough radiation or whatever. I don't know why I threw that there. Maybe we don't need it after all because we can just kind of do this. Oh yeah, we're fine. All right, we're leaving. The mines makes more sense than the reef and the bite. Well, sure, but the reef and the bite, it could actually be something that is like it was a chemical agent, and sunlight neutralizes it. That's always been my thought, honestly, with the Great Reef and the Great Bite, is that there's something in the atmosphere that is inert when it's getting hit by UV rays. Again, I have thought of like the lore of this game. And that is, hi John, what's up? Yeah, it could be areas that are affected worse. Okay, so what we're gonna do, because I can't... We're gonna just drop this off over here. We did just hit late. All right. Yeah, I think those would be nice little decorations. We'll get some more eventually. We'll get some of the other ores as well. Figure that out. Or some of the other gems as well. Figure that out. All right. We'll bring this one home. We'll deal with the other one next time we're out and about. Oh, ooh, in a boot. All right. So for those of you hanging out, the reason we're doing all this is I needed a telephone so I can get back and forth quickly. But this is where our bunker is. So the idea was we live in a bunker now. So we come down our bunker. What I hope for is at some point when I get the furniture, because I don't have it yet, this will be like a bar. I'll set this up where you can get, you can get your beverages and you'll have a little bit keg and stuff. So it's the kind of area you can come get a refreshment zone. It doesn't have to be a bar, it can be a refreshment table. This right now is just plants. And then over here is our room. Eventually it'll be a TV room. In fact, for now we're just gonna leave that there. That looks great there. We can come sit here and as a super villain, we can sit in our area, look at our fancy TV wall and our trophies. We don't have a TV yet. We have a little hot tub fed by our waterfall, also not done, but we can show it to you. Out here is our crafting area where we'll have our big waterfall. This will be our crafting area. We live here in the bunker. I gotta change the house. And then what we're gonna be doing is surrounding the whole thing in a mountain. We're gonna go full height. Actually, don't I have an extra staircase line around here? I do. Grab one of these. We're gonna go all the way around full height and then work our way down to make ourselves a volcano. And we're gonna be a villain in the volcano. That's the idea. Very few islands, Queen Mama. This is only my fourth island, I think. So yeah, so I'm gonna surround this whole layer up to this height. We're gonna drop in lava beds. We're gonna throw down basalt. We're gonna throw down stone. Use a ton of the rock wall. Have lots of lava going all over the place, and then we will live in our secret villain lair. That once we have a helicopter, I'll probably potentially block off this door, because our secret villain lair will access through the helicopter pad. That's the idea, at least. And the helicopter will be able to fly straight out of here and go off to wherever it needs to go off to. All right, let's put our keys away. Not that, oh yeah, that box there. Stone box is one of the black chests. Yep, that one. So yeah, see, I mean, we have plenty of Braconium ore. Honestly, I might as well process it. Doesn't do me any good in ore form, I don't think. Let's grab our auto feeder. Grab our fancy ovens. No. That's not what I want. Excellent. Well, let's look at that. Oh, don't. Really funny. That just started melting or something. Cool. Let's let that run overnight. That was pretty good. Gotta admit, that's pretty stellar, actually. Pretty happy with that. All right, so plan now I think is back to actually working on this. So right now the entry exit would be the helicopter, and every morning I'd have to drop myself a teleport point, which is why I needed the phone. I could move the town teleporter, but then it's kind of annoying to get to the town, so I'm not gonna do that. But I kind of. What? You're heading off, get some sleep. Your lunch ready? Hey, have a good lunch. I was like, lunch? What time is it? Oh, that's right. They won't come up here to fight me, so. Take him out. Enjoy your lunch. So yeah, I lost my train of thought there. There's something important. Oh yeah, no, the helicopter thing's gonna do it, but I think I'm gonna leave the staircase. But what I'm planning on is I might back it up one, and then I'm gonna put down the steel floor, and then put this arch in front of it, so it looks like it's like a a metal door that came down to seal it. In fact, I might as well just do that. That'll be my next step in the morning, because I do think I want to do mostly teleporting in and out. Well, I guess I should get the helicopter first. How much are they? Are they 5 million? I think I only have 3 mil. Might start thinking about money. Pardon me. I might have to start thinking about some money. And decorating our house, to be quite honest. Oh, these are 3? Oh, I think we have 3. You know, let's... we can't be a good evil villain without a helicopter, so maybe that's what we're gonna do. Maybe we're gonna go get ourselves a helicopter. So, let's go ahead. Put a phone down. I would like to create a signal. Lovely. I'd like to call a tower. Lovely. Oh wait, is Franklin one of those non-Tuesday people? Or is he just not a weekend person? No, yeah, he's just not weekend. Okay. We'll talk to Franklin in a minute. I am intrigued. I don't think we're gonna need to keep all of those phones we got. There's probably some stuff from this adventure we can sell. We will keep the perfect rubies. We'll keep one of the phones for sure. We'll keep the Braconium for sure. We won't keep that. Let's organize our life. We'll keep this. That we're gonna keep. That we're gonna keep. That. I keep statues. I don't know why I keep the statues. Always have. We'll keep the chest for now. That's sellable. That's sellable, and that's. I think all of that is comfortably sellable. Oh yeah. Let's do it. No, it's not open yet. I was like, what? Let me in! Franklin, I'll be at your place shortly. Where are you going? Your store opens in 3 minutes. Like, I understand you don't have to work now, but get... Ooh, the question though is, there are still some drops I want to get from the night market, so I don't know if I want to buy the helicopter just yet. So I gotta see how much money we have first. Come on, buddy. Alright, well, let's sell some goods. I don't normally sell the paints, but we have enough. 600k? Not too shabby at all. And we can get a house customization kit. Lovely. The other thing I need to do is come out here and get our endless supply of green beans that we put down here. And I do like to keep a couple of mining passes because inevitably I forget to buy one, so we'll grab one of those while we're here as well. Then I gotta go see a man about a copter. I sold everything in the sell box. Mining pass. Right, nice. Actually, John, we're trying to be friends still. Do you need anything? Fine. I might not do it, and then he'll just be mad at me. That's the reason. I still don't have the recycle bin recipe. Which honestly, I thought you only needed 2 hearts to get, but apparently it's more than that. Franklin opens at 9, yes? Oh, no, he's open. We have all the recipes. Do need a repair kit. Alright, Franklin, let's chat. I want to hear about your copters. I don't know that I even have the copter license yet, to be perfectly honest, but let's find out. Okay, we have all of that. Helis are 4, it's 3, wait, what? It's 4, oh yeah, 4 hearts. I thought I was saying it's 4 million. Yeah, Helis are 3 million, but it's 4 hearts with John. At one point, John and I will, you know, look, I'm his best customer. I don't understand why he doesn't just give me the dang recipe, but yeah, some guys are just not appreciative. Oh, we have plenty of money. We're gonna draw everything out. and then we're gonna put back everything but 3 million. Yeah, I gotta go and talk to someone to do that. Oh, good lord. Let's see, and let's go. The island's called April because I started it with the April update, in case you're wondering. Let's go ahead and deposit back. Although I'm wondering if I should go get 35,000 more, because I think I get Dinkum. I mean, let's see here real quick. Because I think there's an achievement. What was my last money achievement? I think you get like 1,000 dinks for having 5 million. Oh no, we've done 5 million, so we need to go to 6. So that's gonna be a minute. Okay. Show me my account. I would like to deposit, please. 1,965,299. Beautiful. No, I didn't want. Ah, oh, son of a. Ugh. I just think I should pick up my rent. Is all I was thinking. I didn't want. Now I can't teleport home. Shenanigans. Oh well. Good news is we're still near a portal. Oh, I had to bring this home anyway. See, that was on purpose. Yep, totally. Oh, and there's a gum leaf, but I don't have a net on me, so distractions. Quick, look over there. I have a bingo island with 2 square max NPCRs, but seasonal birthday. Oh my goodness. That sounds too stressful. Still cooking bars slowly. Slowly. Ever so slowly. Alright, let's go and find some things. We need to get ourselves one of these. We need to get ourselves one of those. One of those. Good. We need to come over here and put our fresh fruits and veggies away. That put away. House customization. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it yet, but I know I don't want it. Well, you know, since I don't know yet, we'll just save it until we do know. Repair kit goes in where my valuables are, but Lord knows where that is. We're gonna put it with the rocks. That's fine. Okay. Now, what do we need for our friend? I'm shocked for a helicopter we don't need Braconium. That's wild to me. Only we had some old gears. Alright, and we iron bars from our mining box. Boom. Bob's your uncle. Let's head back. Should have left a single. Okay, I knew I had to get the phone. I didn't say I was good at using it, but at least I got it. Oh, that makes sense. Why it's so easy to get. That makes sense, yeah. But you think, even though it's before, I mean, you could change the recipe. Please do not waste my time. Let's make it. Alright, I didn't want to talk to you anyway. Bye. Let's now go and find ourselves a gumleaf grasshopper. May actually be one over here. Gotta love the encyclopedia. It's so good. Actually, since I see sparkly, we might as well get that too. You know, one day we'll end up getting ourselves the glider for it. Why are they both fighting for this? It's not the one I wanted. No! Go away, other fish. Annoying. Oh, you're onto that one. Interesting. Come on. It'll take a minute. Lovely. Yeah, a little emerald shard. You gotta love it. Alright. Going for the gum leaf. So many flies. Like, I know people were bummed when the range disappeared with the encyclopedia, and I get it. But it is so nice to have the one book. There's another upgrade I want, though. I want the ability to not have to have my... No, don't jump into the water. Don't jump. Okay, you're doing it on purpose now. Convinced sometimes the game listens to you. Should probably catch that marlin. That's a lot of cash. Although I have no fish food on me, so this is a bad idea. Yeah, if I had fish food, it'd be a better. Yeah, exactly, like a meta glasses. Or, hear me out, you don't need glasses, you attach it to your tool. I think like you should have a fish finder on your jet ski. So it's not necessarily you have to wear, but maybe you can get a fish finder install for your jet ski. And maybe that's what Franklin does. You know, we were talking earlier, like what kind of cool things you can read faraway tags anyway. Fair. What kind of cool like weird upgrades can you do? Maybe Franklin upgrades vehicles so you can make things faster, or you can add. Maybe you have to add an encyclopedia. Like maybe that's the crafting material. So you have to decide: is it worth unlocking the encyclopedia and making one, and then losing it to attach to your jet ski? Or, I don't know. That's gonna be kind of fun stuff there. What are we looking for? A gum leaf. Yeah, we saw two of them. They both went for a swim. There's a gum leaf. There's a use for aquamarines. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Hey, we're vibing here. We're coming up with ideas. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else shiny out here, and I guess I'll look see if there's a rare doggo. I don't think I've ever seen a rare doggo, so why start now? If Dangerous Wish was on, I'd be killing all the doggos, let's be honest, because we need their meat. Alright, so we got the gum leaf. We'll go give that to John, and then we'll get back to our volcano. Thanks. Methinks. Where is it? Oh, we can just teleport. So nice having a phone. Call tower, please. Alright, so we got the helicopter coming tomorrow. So I do think we need to figure out maybe our storage area, and then we'll get the auto sorter made. Want to chat? Sure did, bud. I always pull through. Rock on, friend. Alright, we did pick up our rents, so I might as well go pick up the other rents too. They've just been sitting here forever. Here to see if you get any decent rent for having a house full of wheelie bins. The answer is no. Make me more money. I guess it did make some more money. Fair enough. Alright, it did make more money. It's not as much as one would like. We're gonna save up 50 wheelie bins, by the way, and we'll sell them all. We get 50. That is the plan. Alright, so... I'm thinking what's gonna happen is now that I move my house, maybe what I'll do is I might move the museum... Oh no, I think I'll move the gazebo over there, where my house was. Because again, we're all members of the cult, and so if you haven't seen the cult, I can show you that real quick. Don't mind the campsite, it's not done. Sharks and gators, wow. But, you know, if I move the gazebo over here, then during... people might come down and visit the cult room. Actually, we'll take the key and we'll bring this with us to our house now. But this is where we all come and, you know, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not weird. Just town bonding. I want to run a Call of Cthulhu game in Dinkum. I don't even know how that would work, but it'd be very funny. Actually, it'd be kind of fun. I have to ponder that. Okay. So, we have everything we need for here. Let's go and work on our house a little bit. Create tower, call signal, call tower. There we go. I moved the signal because I was not thinking. We can also get rid of that. Lovely. And I feel like I should pick up shells, mostly so that we can get another big shell. We don't need to do that now. Again, distractions. I gotta chop down my trees for my tree farm and replant. But no. First thing I want to do, I want to grab my spark soup. Which should be in one of the... Alright. Things I don't need. This fish. Things I do need. A shovel. What do I need from that one? That. Where did my spark soup go? There it is. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop all this away, we're gonna pop that away, that's fine. We don't really need a weapon, we're not fighters, we're lovers here. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves that. I do need some regular type food. Can I make fruit salad? Surely I can. Oh yeah, we're fine. Let's just make a bunch of this real quick. How good a day was it when we got multi crafting? Oh, it was so good. Remember we need to make those one by one? Beautiful. Alright, so we have digging supplies, we have movement supplies. Honestly, we have kind of everything we need for right this second. Two things I need to do. One, I need to see if we have any metal floors made. I don't think we do, so we'll just make some more. So let's go ahead and get ourselves our advanced crafting table. You remember that? Remember the old days? I want a pack of these. Thank you. Lovely. Again, we're still pondering what we're doing over here. I have actually an idea. Let's see if it'll work. Hey. Gonna make that jump. There we go. Alright, so first things first. Pick up all these stairs. You haven't picked up Dinkum since midnight release? Oh, came right before. Fair enough. Yeah, you missed him, that is for sure. Alright, first things first, I want to move this door here. Because now that we got the copter coming, I want this to look like we've sealed our vault. And if you're to seal a vault, you need a good vault door. So actually, we're going to do this and this. Excellent. Come here and do this and this. Now we're gonna pop a sparking soup. 3 fruit salads. Alright, let's go ahead and drop some dirt printing. So we have sealed the vault. You cannot get in this way anymore. But we're also gonna move our stairs back. QM, I haven't picked up Dinkum since the late release. Yeah, QM, there's a lot to do in Dinkum. So you're missing some good stuff. But I also totally get it. Like sometimes you need a break. I take breaks all the time. Honestly, I had said I was not playing it again until the next update. And then just the other day I was like, I'm kind of wanting to. I was having good fun with Wizard 101 though, so that'll be back too. Don't get twisted. Yes, I think we'll do that, and I'll run the other concrete up in a minute. Binging a game nonstop and then burning out. No, I totally get that, 100%. I'm the opposite though. I have a bad habit of never giving up on games. I still play Terraria, I still play No Man's Sky, I still play Minecraft. Grim Dawn. But they just got a new expansion, so that's a little... Okay, so we've now sealed our bunker. I think that's kind of fun. We'll figure out a nice wall texture for that wall at some point. So, let's see. I think it's time to start pondering the shape of the volcano. Or do we do the crap? I think the shape of the volcano will feel more... no, we're going to save that. We're going to save that for another time. I think instead what we're going to do is... Power World? Yeah, Power World's fun. Power World is an interesting one. I've been really craving getting back into Valheim, mostly to decorate. I don't really love the combat 'cause I'm bad at it. So I might do some Valheim streaming at some point. Because the building in that is so fun. Okay. That's the wrong table. First things first, we need... Oh, actually, that's the wrong everything. What I need is to get my grinders. And I really... You know what? Next thing we're going to have him make is we're going to have him make an advanced grinder. We don't have one of those yet, so that'd be helpful. But we're going to put that there, and then we're going to go grab our stone. Start turning that into concrete. That's not what I wanted. 56. I want 57 for a reason. Palia makes us way back in the beginning. Haven't touched since the updates there. That's fair. Alright, we'll let that get going because we need tons of concrete. Now, here's the vision, I think. We have our house. We're gonna add some stairs. Oh, I did say I had an idea for the house. Again, I wish we could build like arches. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What does it do? I wanted to do 6. Do I have doorways in here? Again, at some point we'll also start decorating the house itself. Haven't done it yet. Yeah. Oh, good. I have 2 doorways. That's what I need. Because I need them to line up offset so I can still get in. I wish there's a wider doorway. What if I wanted to walk on that? Can I? That's awfully new. But it does work. Okay. We might be able to make this work. We can kind of maybe make our house look like it's sunk. Yeah, I think we can make this work. Okay, let's try this. I like having this. I guess since I can't center it, this is the better option so you can get to your mailbox easier. So I think that's fine. Let's see. We'll print some here. That. One higher. Yeah, like that. Pop this on it again. Okay, so that's gonna let us still have our walking path. It's just a little narrow there because again we can't build archways, right? So there's not really an archway we can build. We can do one of these type of things, but this kind of works. I'm wondering though, do I raise it a level? Let's see. But now, if you didn't know, that this is why I offset the house back one. So I could potentially do something like this. As we test. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, I think that's even better. Okay. Cool. I like that. So that's gonna... And we'll decorate our house with a flat roof, I think. Make it kind of blend in more with the whole bunker setup. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Now I'm actually wondering, do I just make this a wall and hide the entrance completely? And I think that's gonna look even more like it's a room inside. You know, it's like it's a dedicated room inside this space. Let's try that. I do kind of like that, yeah. Okay, let's change our house. Where's our decorating kit? if we can get something that works with this. Alright, I would like to decorate this house. I don't want to read mail. There we go. Alright. Something nice and I don't need actually all the wood, because, yeah, that's fine. We'll figure out the colors in a minute. I think we just want the flat roof. What looks the most bunker-ish? That. Windows don't really matter. I think that looks good. We don't want any fence. Maybe there's an argument for this fence, but I think we're gonna stick with none. Let's look at our main colors now. Everything's really gray. And we're gonna have a volcano though, so we're gonna have lots of reds and blacks. So what if we do red house, black trim? What's the opposite look like? What is black house, red trim look like? I think the brighter, because we have the yellows and the oranges too. I think that works. There's an argument though to stick with like the concrete, right? And so instead of dark, maybe we do concrete with either red or black. I don't mind a pop of color. Don't mind a pop of color at all. I'm wondering, let's look at. I kind of like that. I wish we could visualize it in place before we committed, but yeah, portholes work too. I also don't hate these ones, sticking more like the square motif. Honestly, they're just kind of like the square version of the porthole. These are too detailed. But it's not really nautical. I think we're gonna stick with the. We'll try the portholes. Worst case, we'll buy a new one. Yeah, I kind of like how that blends in. That works well. Okay. Wondering if I need to add stairs. I don't know that I do. Lots of cement, so we can start making a bunch of our cements that we need. We need a bunch of these for sure. And we need its twin over here, a bunch of these for sure. I'll let it keep this thing. Okay. First, let's go ahead and pop this down. And again, we'll fix where this is when it's done doing its job. I get a rough feel. The idea here was we're gonna have the waterfall like kind of sitting area, but it's still gonna feel natural. Do think we're gonna need to put steps up, but that's okay. Again, we're offset. We can put something interesting here on the wall, so we can do a step. That still leaves us a 2x. Maybe we put a like a weapon crate or something outside the house with some sort of decorative item. I think that's going to lurk mode. Alright, Libby, have a good one. Thanks so much for hanging out. But I want the flat roof so we could kind of walk across it still. So it's still kind of usable as a pathway. Because I also tend to land my helicopter on my roof a lot. Which, that also works. If I want to keep the storage area all storage, and I could make the helicopter pad the roof. And land right here. In and out. That's another possibility. Okay, the other thing we need to do while we're here, though, is we need to get 2 of these out, pick up the grinders, put down the floor while we did that, throw these guys down. Because somewhere over here is my animal products. Where are you, animal products? I gotta set this up soon. Might have already missed it because I got distracted. No. 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 Oh, is it this white one right here? Yes. Ugh. So last time I was like, I don't have the recipe to make the slime beds. Yes, I do. I just forgot it. That's all the recipe is. That's it. Bing, bang, boom. Because now we can start thinking as a volcano maker. So that's how we're gonna do a bunch in our volcano. Is with the flame jelly beds. Man, I am overall I'm very pleased how this kind of sinks in here like this. This is cool. Oh man, I will probably break up the texture here. Maybe we'll use that steel kind of as another decorative element. We can change the flooring in between some of these rooms as well with steel instead of just being all concrete. I love that this does look to me like it's a bunker door, like you can't exit. That is so cool. The bunker's coming together. All right. Okay, so we got our bunker house. Do think I want to outline the volcano at some point. Don't think we're gonna do that tonight though. Okay. The other thing we need to do is we need to make a bunch more water beds, and I don't know what I'm missing to do that. To finish the quote-unquote... Oh, I don't really remember getting this. I've never made a sailboat in this game. To make one at some point. I have no reason to, but make it anyway. Anyway, back to the water beds. What's my limiter? Pearls. Let's just make them, and then we can get more pearls later. Okay. Let's see if we can do something cool with this waterfall now that we have all the stuff we need. Again, I don't know how I'm using this outdoor space, but I want this space to kind of be my getaway, because my open air section. So what I'm thinking is we do that. We're gonna add the water beds all the way down here. Whoops, not there. Okay. Want one there? No, I want to go down a level. Do that. I'll put one here. And then I want to do the same thing, come down another level. And then we'll put one there. I think we're going to do something similar on this corner. We'll bring it down one level. Oh, we'll just park this dirt over here for now. That'll help. Okay, and what's going on here? Right, we can fix that too. Break up the entrance waterway here. Come on. Again, we're gonna hide a lot of this with the volcano wall, so we can be a little wackadoodle with some of our spaces now, because it won't matter later. Is this too high? That is too high, so we can drop the dirt here. Pop another dirt here. Which I think I want to keep it 2 and then 1. There we go. That. Come on. Maybe we need to bring one out here. That doesn't make sense though. Why would that be there? It wouldn't. Unless... Get rid of a lot more dirt over here. Well, again, we're gonna compact this dirt all away, so it's not a big deal. This waterfall is quickly growing large. But you know, when you build your secret base, you do want to make sure you have a fresh water supply. That's just an important fact of life, you know? It will go down one more. Ah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna down one more there. We're gonna add the dirt back here. Pop that in there. There we go. That'll make it a little more 3D. Yeah, survival 101. You just water's important. Crucial. I think that kind of works. I do think I'm gonna move some dirt. Pick this one up. I think more dirt coming above the water line here. Put a rock on that at some point. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. And well, maybe we'll park some, because we're making like nice looking grass and stuff at some point. So I might leave that dirt. Yeah, actually we are. We're gonna leave this all a patch of dirt. That way we're edged in by the concrete, and maybe I'll actually change the edging texture so it looks a little different. Okay. This one can come down. That can actually... Water... I think... Maybe this comes down one more. What happens? Oh no, because then I get the weird gray lines, and I don't love the gray lines. So yeah, let's get a... Unless I drop at 2 and then put a water... So much water. It's kind of addicting, right? You want all these different like rocks, and so that's the problem. I'm gonna have to go back and add rocks later. So I'm gonna get this like waterfall pattern I like, and then we have to undo it all. But I do like that. That's looking good. Okay. It probably doesn't need more light in it, so I wonder, can I hide a light down? Where can I put a light and not notice it? I don't think you can add a light into a water block. See, that's the problem, is when you break one of these, then the whole water bed just goes to heck. So I do need to leave dirt, but I think I can leave dirt here. And for now, I can park and maybe actually back here. Yeah, I'm gonna put one back here too. Oh no, I get that nonsense. That's fixable. We'll just drop this one more level. All right. Oh. Yeah, if I want the dirt, what I'm trying to avoid is the wall. That. I don't like that. Do that. He says, we'll sink it there. I can put a light here though. If I can get a little more light up here, or a tiki torch or something. I do like how roughshod that is. I might actually put a bit of dirt here. Oh no, because again I'm gonna get that wall. Oh no, I won't. Okay, okay. Don't mind me, y'all. We're figuring life out here. That can go. I don't want that to go there. Give me that back. Pick that up. That up. That down. That's what we want. That there. Now we'll take this one and that goes there. That came out weird. Maybe this will fix it. There it goes. No. What's that rendering so odd? Okay. I think that's fine. Cool. I need to get another light, which I have lying around somewhere, but again, it's easy enough to make one. I could do different color lights too. Let's try blue one. And we'll try, again, red is one of our color. We don't have any ruby shards on us because they're all back by the mine. Let's try some blue, but I think I might stick with white. I'll try the blue and see if we like it better. No, white for sure. White for sure. The blue, we'll find a purpose for it. Maybe the helicopter pad when we build it. Maybe. Get some more white lights. Here. Top of a come. Oh, you know, I need my roll. It's over here. Nope, it's not. Where did I put all my shove stuff? It's over here. Alright, because this is the nice grass. That's why we left it there before we edge it all in. That's nice grass for now. That's nice grass. That's nice grass. I don't mind the block here because it kind of lines up right. We're gonna sink a light back there. Yeah, that looks good. I'm good with this. I do need to take out the grass from under the waterfall because that's gonna bother me. Yeah, you can see all the grass there. It's easy to fix, you just gotta drop dirt on and pick it back up. Because the floor texture under your water bed shows through. Oh, that was a mistake. Happy accident. Go. One more here. Beautiful. All right, that's coming together. So again, this is just a nice area that we're gonna have to live in, or to come visit outside our lair. You need a fresh air area. We are gonna change whatever floor tile we're gonna end up using. For now, it's just gonna be what we've been using as our alternate is we're switching between the two different cement paths. So we have this one here. Lovely. Love to see it. Oops. And down here, it makes a good candidate for another light, to be honest. So I think that's looking splendid. Okay. So we built ourselves a waterfall. Made it a little prettier. This is still doing all its nonsense. Got enough flame jelly beds for now. 358 is gonna go real quick though. Think about how far we need to go around this volcano because we need to be able to like zoom out. Actually, let's do this. Didn't I grab the stairs? I did. Oh, come on now. You know better. Oh, I hate when I do that. I really wish we could lock. We don't want the bunker opening up in the middle of the night. We need to rotate it, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's hop up here. Get a view of what's going on here. So we're gonna surround this whole thing, including possibly a good chunk of the water of this lake. I don't know if we need to go that far out. I don't know how big we're making this bunker. Otherwise, this could be a very oval-shaped volcano, which also is not bad. And you know what? I'm curious. Do I have? I don't think I can put that up here though. I think it's the build height, right? So, oh no, I can go up here. Okay. I just want to see what a sheet of lava looks like. I'm sure this is gonna be great for my frame rate. Of all this moving texture. My computer's not gonna freak out at all. The volcano is going around the bunker, yes, so that you don't know there's a bunker in here. So we're gonna encircle this whole thing. And we're gonna terraform it and add rocks and basalt and stone. It's not gonna be like pure lava wall, because that'd just be too much. But we're gonna have lava streamlets coming down, and maybe we'll have it going into the water, so that's why I'll probably use the rock wand. You know, we can do something kind of like this, where then you can have, I'd use the rock wand and put lots of rocks because water and lava forms, but so we'll have streamlets and stuff like that, but it's gonna be big. To give you an idea of scale and context, I have, let's sleep here real quick so we can save. I want to put this floor down. Quick. That's good. That should probably be a stair back here. I don't know that we need this anymore to be so high. That's gonna be this bunker. Cool. Wall back. Same back here real quick. Just, you know, we fix the little things when we see them. As we can. Beautiful. Okay. I don't even know what those walls are for anymore. But, oh yeah, they were to hide from in here when you're in the hot tub. We made a hot tub. But let's sleep. I'll show you what I'm thinking for volcano. You know, it's not my first volcano. I am so pleased with... I wish we had a roof here. And I could extend the bunker into here so you feel like you have to stay underground to get into your room. You know, we could do that. It's so cool to me. Okay, let's sleep real quick. A doobie doobie doo. We do have a helicopter now, which we will paint at some point. But yeah, the idea that we can just come flying out of a volcano is too good to pass up. But it's going to be large. I think it's just gonna be large and rectangular, to be honest. I don't know that I have it in me to. And maybe what we'll do is maybe we'll do a low one around here, and we'll raise the peak up. So maybe the main volcano is circling around. Oh yeah, no, I'm building the world. I don't care about the house. Maybe the main volcano is circling around where the bunker is, and this is a smaller one, or vice versa. We don't have a ton of verticality to work with, right? I mean, that tower is as high as we can go, so it gives us an idea, but we'll figure it out. But that's not what I'll show you. Let's go ahead and go to the main menu. Nope, that's not new game. I want to load a game. There we go. We want to go to Mangrove Island. That's where we want to go. The Mangrove Island, we have a volcano, so that's what we'll go check out once it loads. This is the island that was vanilla, and then I turned it into a creative island. This is my arena, where I want to do alpha arena battles, multiplayer arena battles. And so what you do is you summon. How'd you get in there, buddy? You're not gonna have a good day. You would summon in, oh, well, and some dog, oh, yeah, I told you weren't gonna have a good day. And you maybe put him in there, and then you come over here, maybe you put him in there. Over here, maybe you put him in here. And you let everyone have the same food and loadout, and then all you do is you run over and you open the gates. And you have your big old arena battle, and you all fight and see who can survive. So that's the idea of this arena. You got a winner's booth up here. You have the commentator's booth where they can actually watch. Wait, that's not what I want. You can watch from here and film it. Down here we have the randomizer to figure out what battle you're going to play. So these are all different things as you spin. So chat picks would be, chat gets to pick what happens. Splash, not the movie. You have to go fight the alpha shark. It's really annoying. I gotta figure out a better way to do it because it's an awful arena. It's over here. It's very hard. I don't like it yet. But there's the water arena, because, you know, and maybe I was thinking like Jurassic Park, the Mosasaurus. What's number 2? 3 is Fireball Island, where we just summon a bunch of the regular devil dogs here. 4 is Goblin Invasion. We just summon a bunch of goblins. 5 is Alpha Dice, where we roll the dice. We'll talk about that in a second. 6, I Thought We Were Pals, which is PvP. We just turn PvP on, you fight each other. Ow! I gotta make the walls too thick. Okay, I'm gonna die. This is silly. I'm showing stuff off here, buddy. Okay, you don't see me now, right? Okay, well, we died. The Great Emu War 7 is we just summon a bunch of angry birds, and you just fight them all. Who cares? It's a creative world. It's fine. They'll still be out there. Oh, this is where the 2 teams can come in. There's outfits for them they can put on, so they have team colors. Or there were outfits. I don't know where they went. Might have to add them back. I did move the house, so the idea was you'd have similar weapons. Yeah, that's all of those are empty. That might be another bug we had like last time. Yeah, there we go. so that way people can have the same outfits and you know your team uniforms, as it were. But what were the other options we had here? Get away from him, like dealing with him today. Okay. We haven't done it yet because, you know, the last time I streamed it, there wasn't a lot of interest. But yeah, well, if people are interested in this, let me know in chat if you want to. Oh, save the dog is a hard one. It's not fair. You put in like 4 rare doggos, and then you put the only weapon you're allowed to use is the ice hammer, and you have to kill a bunch of hostile mobs without killing the doggos. So that's a hard one. But yeah, no, I think it'd be a lot of fun to do multiplayer. I built it for that. Jaws, you fight the alpha shark. So when you get the alpha dice, Jaws, alpha shark, kangaroo, devil dog. Chomp is the gator. The land 3 is the land 3, and multi-ball is just I come in and spam a bunch of them and good luck. And so that's the idea. And then everyone spawns in here. That's why it's here. I gotta change the look of. Oh, I can't change the look of that. I gotta sync it, I think. But yeah, so that's the arena. There's also another mini game on the island. Do I have a phone so I can get out of here? Where I have all these towers hidden around. I'm always in a look for. Oh, there it is. That you have to race to get to, and there's a chest at each one. There's actually a chest in the middle of the arena, and that has like a token you'd have to pick up, and you'd have to gather all 8 of them. So if you look at the map, you'll see that there is stars. So you have to fly to each of these stars and be the first team to get everything. You can pick the route. So that's another kind of mini game. Here's where you come pick up your copters. Yeah, race around the island, open the chests, grab your team's item, return when you have them, land on the roof of the airport to win. But that's not what we're doing. The reason we came here is because I did build my first ever volcano on this island. It's not great, but it gave me the idea of what I want to do with this big lair. So that's why we're here. But yeah, maybe next time I stream, maybe we'll open it up, and anyone who's in chat who wants to join in, we can do some arena battles. So here's the very small scale volcano, and the idea that I'll be going with the lair. So the problem is the lair is like bigger than a good chunk of this island. But we will be building our volcano to look similar to this. With lots of basalt, lots of lava, lots of use of the rock wand. But if you're doing the arena race, you'd race over here, you'd jump out of your copter, come to this chest, you'd get one of these, and then you'd get back in your copter and you'd go to the next one. Some of these are hard to get into. Some of these are very easy to get into. Just depends on which one. Like some of them, these ones are underwater, so you have to dive. The one over here is on a very tall, narrow tower. So you can jump out of your copter, but you better land on the tower. It's a 1x1. Otherwise, it's really annoying to get to. So yeah, that's the idea. Anyway, this is my little mini game island. But yeah, let me know. Leave a comment if you're watching later. But if you wanna see a oh, sorry about that, Queen Mama. If you want to see if you want to come do arena battles, I'm totally down. We'll set up a Discord chat, let people in, make fun of each other. As long as people are being chill, you know how it is. Let's try to line this back up. I spent way too much time landing them before. And I used the red one and forgot to put it back, so. You know what? That lives there now. I wish you could kind of shove them, but you can't. But yeah, there was a while back when, I think right when Dinkum released the racetrack, I was like, oh, I wonder what mini games I could come up with. So we had the race, and then really the arena battle are the two big ones. That's a good size arena. I am intrigued about the idea of making like a massive arena. For any of you who played games a long time, or are old Minecraft players, there's a game called Spleef in Minecraft, which was it'd be a big arena of glass, and the goal is to break the glass under people's feet so they'd fall through into lava. And that was like one of the early mini games before there was mods and things. And so I was trying to figure out like what could be Dinkum's Spleef. It was bothering me that wasn't on the path. It doesn't matter, I'm not saving. So yeah, that's the volcano. That's what we're doing next. But next is also going to be, unfortunately, next time. since it is time for me to go and get some stuff ready. My kiddo's birthday party's tomorrow, and I got to get that all set up. And so I do hate to say hi and bye, and all 130 of you are here for a minute. Thanks so much for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you want to see, and if you're interested in doing arena battles, let me know. I'll be streaming again either Monday or Tuesday night. I'm not sure which, but I'll post on the channel. So if you subscribed, you'll get the update, and if you haven't, well, hopefully we'll see you again anyway. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and have a good evening. Bye. Again, I need to get a button that actually ends the stream, but one of these, it'll happen one day. At some point, it's just fun to keep whining about it. All right, we'll see you all later.